All right, today we're joined by the defending Season 6 NBA 2K League champions. We're joined by all the members and their coach, so I'm going to introduce everyone, roll out the red carpet for the champs. We're joined by Nay, Kenny Got Work.
What's good?
Mama, I'm That Man, C's, CB13, and Coach Mike, a.k.a. Mike Check. How you doing?
Yo, I'm doing good. Thanks for having us.
All right, so you guys hoisted up the trophy last season in the NBA 2K League. How's it feel? What's the championship life been like for you guys?
It feels great being
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Here are the starters for Houston. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And for Toronto, Siakam is the 4 with Poeltl in the middle. Ricky Rubio is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Well, Smitty, you want dunks and fast breaks and high-flying basketball? Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Anunoby with it. Van Vliet covering. Anunoby against Van Vliet. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Şengün. To the middle. Here's Green. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Pass to Poeltl. Back to Anunoby. Here's Rubio. Offline with a 3. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. Brooks left side. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. About a minute into this first quarter. Smith outside. Brooks outside. Şengün in the post. He's working on Poeltl. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game. And so here is Toronto. 4-point game. Rubio passes to Poeltl. Back to Rubio. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Over Green. Nice shot from the wing.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
Anunoby against Green. The kick out to Van Vliet. Smith right side. Shoots over Siakam. He hits the back iron and sinks it. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Rubio. From 8 feet away. Barnes, it's good.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical and he's explosive.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Now here's Rubio. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Now here's Barnes. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Got a piece of it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Smith outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Green against Anunoby. Right side Green. And here's Smith. Shot clock at 2. Unable to get that one. Anunoby passes to Siakam, and he hits it to tie the game.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Brooks outside. Floats one up. Siakam pulls down the board.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Rubio. Still no points. Pass to Pirtle. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Timeout called. Houston. When you look at Pascal Siakam, Smitty, he's really stepped up and accepted more responsibility.
Yes, this demonstrates leadership, B.A. Siakam is a go-to guy for this team. Someone they trust to deliver in big moments.
For Houston, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Van Vliet outside. And the bucket is good.
Van Vliet.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. High post Siakam. He's against Smith. Siakam, pass to Pirtle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pirtle's got his second basket of the night.
Interior defense is all over Pirtle. Real determination to get that one up.
Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
You try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
Past the midway point of the season now, Smitty. You have a favorite for league MVP?
B.A., I have my personal favorite, but it's still too early to call. So much can happen on the back half of a season.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
That's good from Siakam.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Outside, Green. Clock at 6.
Causing havoc for offenses. Siakam gives you great energy and focus to go along with that length.
Shoots over Anunoby.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
The Rockets again can't hit. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. Shoots. Count it. Good.
Oh, good recognition from Smith Jr. Now, sensing the defense overcommitment and punishing them for it.
Barnes against Brooks. Pass to Pirtle. Over Şengün. The shot by Pirtle, no good. The Rockets trail. Brooks with it. He played a great game against Indiana. Buries it down low.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Here's Siakam. And again, Toronto, no good.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
It's that simple.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. McDaniels comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Trent in for Anunoby. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Whitmore's checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Brooks. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Van Vliet. Now here's Achua, coming off a 16-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Outside Eason. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Trent. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Clock is at 3. Porter's shot is off. And here's Rubio. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Whitmore. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Well, Grant, when it comes to the Raptors rebounding, it's a tale of 2 stories.
Yeah, B.A. And over the last couple of years, they've been terrific on the offensive boards and absolutely terrible on the defensive boards. It's something they're working to fix this season.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. And that one misses.
In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
Houston in the lead. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Trent. He gets it in there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old,
At the
but we
line
both
for
played against Gary
Toronto.
Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant. Shooting 2.
That's good from Trent.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Trent hits them both. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Now here's Rubio. No points yet. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's all knotted up.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's Thompson. Second shot opportunity. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, Ahmed Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the lead.
I mean, he and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have became stars.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Pass to Whitmore. Shoots over Young. And it's Whitmore missing.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Outside Rubio.
2 minutes left in the first.
Knocked loose. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Houston. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference.
I think for Houston, they need to take a long look at this team. They really need to think about what they can change. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or possibly both.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Porter. Yet to see a basket. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Trent with it. He's picked up by Eason. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Have to respect the persistence from Gary Trent Jr. Not caving in to the defense when he gets hit.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for McDaniels.
At the line for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr.
They're shooting right around 42% in the first. Trent against Thompson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Hey, from beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Porter finds Thompson. Here's Smith. Pass to Porter. On the wing, Thompson. The Rockets with another miss. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trent, the pass to Boucher. Here's Rubio. He's guarded by Porter. Great D that time from Porter.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Trent outside. Pass to Rubio. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Rubio's got 7 points in the game.
Interesting play call, working Rubio off ball for the jumper, giving the defense a little different look.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Raptors. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
So it's the Rockets now. We've got Chris Boucher, OG Anunoby out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Scotty Barnes, and it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Over Brooks. Barnes, no good.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Here's Siakam. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
And there it is for him. Trent's got 9.
Gary Trent Jr. is 6'5" and solid, muscling his way through.
Here's Green. In a crowd, Green converts.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Siakam looking it over. And he can't get that one. Good D by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Eason, the pass to Green. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
I love it. Slashing his way inside. Green forcing the issue.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Achua's checked in for Boucher. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Siakam. Now Anunoby. Right wing. Achua for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Şengün. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
A good vertical athlete. Brooks can finish in there even when challenged.
Trent finds Anunoby. Pass to Achua from 18 feet away. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Back to Van Vliet for three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Van Vliet's got his third bucket of the night.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets have a promising roster of developing talent. Kevin Porter Jr. said our team is filled with young guys and we are filled with fire. We want to get better and we want to be the best. I think that all of us working together is a big part of our chemistry and our growth. Brian?
Nothing like learning from the vets. There's a lot of knowledge there. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Trent.
Rockets foul.
And here we can check out the story from Alperon Şengün.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Gary Trent Jr.
And he drops the first. McDaniels is checked in for Pascal Siakam. Trent hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Green against Anunoby. Green in the post. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
And the basket by Trent.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Now here's Brooks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Brooks will let you run him over if it means he gets to the line. He craves contact.
Well, Dylan Brooks can score, but defense is definitely his calling card.
Grant, he's a workhorse who normally has to guard the opposition's best scorer. He has grit and toughness, and that is contagious.
First free throw is good.
There's a terrific intensity to Dylan Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Pass to Van Vliet. The putback. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Brooks against McDaniels. Brooks, the pass to Green. Şengün with it. Back to Green. Brooks outside. 4 on the clock. From deep. Gets it to go. 3 makes 9 attempts.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Here's Trent. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Hurdle's checked in for Toronto. Sumner's checked in for the Rockets. Van Vliet against Trent. Tipped away. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Brooks. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto trailing. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Now here's Trent, guarded by Van Vliet. Puts it up. And again, no good by Toronto. Houston has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. The three. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Trent, the pass to Anunoby. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Here's Van Vliet. That shot missing. Trent with the defensive effort. And so Trent will bring it up for Toronto. 7-point differential. Outside McDaniels. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's the break. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Brooks. Van Vliet's got 12 points.
Amazing effort by Fred Van Vliet. He's up the court so fast to finish that play.
Outside Anunoby. Rockets with a rebound. Sumner, pass to Eason. Here's Brooks. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Raptors shooting around 44%. Not bad. Van Vliet against Trent. It's McDaniels on the wing. Off target with the three. Houston has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Hurdle with the block.
Jakob Hurdle saying, not in my house.
Pass to Trent. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Timeout called the Rockets. Did you know that Jakob Pertl's parents were both elite volleyball players?
I guess, B.A., that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Young, he's checked in for Barnes. Porter Jr. comes in for McDaniels. And Rubio is subbed in for Trent. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Porter Jr. in for Fred Van Vliet. They grab their own miss. Porter. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Porter. Sinks that one from the post. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Yeah, great body control makes working inside a strength for Porter Jr.
Porter against Rubio. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Young slams it in.
And if you're the coach, you love to see this. Anunoby creating for someone else.
And there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. The shot by Rubio, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Porter, the pass to Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You talk about a guy who has all the tools and a great work ethic, too. Jabari Smith.
Shooting for Houston, Jabari Smith, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Rubio. He's got 7. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Porter. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Porter's got 7.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Thompson scanning the floor. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
We see a taste of Thompson's ridiculous athleticism, keeping his body under control while taking a hit.
Pass to Anunoby. Thompson with the block. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in.
Siakam.
A minute 42 left in the half. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Anunoby. From deep three-point land. Doesn't go that time.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
A minute 15 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Rubio. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, that's not a great foul. For Rubio's career, shoots well over 80% from the line.
Ricky Rubio. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
Green's checked in for Sumner. He hits the second from the line. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. 56 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green against Porter. Outside Rubio. Pass to Anunoby. Tries to break his ice. The shot no good. Nice D from Thompson. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Porter gets the bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Siakam. He's got 6. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Siakam's got 8. And so it's Houston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
59.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Fred VanVleet has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible.
Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
Looking at Toronto, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, if they haven't given away so many points, check this out. The score would look different, don't you think? I mean, we could talk about shot selection and defense and all that, but if you keep losing the ball, that matters most.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Houston in the lead. Kicking it off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt, and it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Here's Barnes. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
The shortest but toughest 3 on the floor, and Green just making it look easy.
Now here's Rubio. Step back and fire. Rebound by Van Vliet. Smith passes to Green. Back to Smith. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here comes Toronto on the push. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Fred Van Vliet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Barnes. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. And the Raptors miss again.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Smith finds Van Vliet. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. The Raptors third.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From the line, and the Raptors miss again.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Smith, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's his first.
Yeah, he's learned how to absorb contact and get to the free throw line. Smith is strong enough to finish through the bump.
At the line for 1.
One shot. And here are the Raptors now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Siakam in the post. He's against Smith. Siakam, pass to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Here's Pirtle. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Rubio. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Anunoby. Looking to get back on track. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
When it comes to generating offense, you like how OG
At the line
picks
for
his
your
spots.
Raptors,
One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA, OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
He misses the free throw.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And the second free throw is good. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. From outside, off the mark. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Good on the shot.
OG playing like a vet. Tight shots. He's hit many of these in his career.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Raptors making their last shot. And it's Green missing.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Siakam, that's good.
I love how assertive Siakam is on the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
Brooks with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up, and he gets the bucket. Brooks has got 10 points in the game.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Barnes against Brooks. Left side Rubio. Brooks with the rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Şengün, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
That's his second.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside.
Team foul.
He's not about to give up any easy
At the
baskets.
line for the Rockets.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Taking two
I just
shots.
love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
And he knocks down the first one. And it's been a pretty amazing trend, Steve. 5 straight years, the MVP has gone to guys 6'11" and up.
So much for small ball taking over. I love it. The big guy is back in play, and it should be. We have some guards that are extremely talented, but these bigs are playing big, and they have skills like a small guy.
Both free throws good from Şengün. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Barnes. That one is off. Good work defensively by Brooks. Houston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Sumner, pass to Şengün. Anunoby against Van Vliet to the paint. Soft touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 14.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here's Trent. 15 points in the game.
With more minutes, Gary Trent Jr. has shown that he could be a pure scorer.
Van Vliet against Anunoby. Pass to Şengün. Eason with the ball. The kick out to Van Vliet. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Blocked.
I mean, that was pure hustle by Van Vliet, giving his all to influence the shot and swat it away.
Fires the three. Deflected. And they'll get another chance. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Young, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. McDaniels comes in for Barnes. And Rubio is subbed in for Anunoby. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Rubio. Give him 8. Here's Young. And that one's good. Young's got 6 points.
Excellent setup. Rubio scopes out the weakness in the defense, then exploits it.
Here's Sumner, covered by Rubio. That's tipped. Trent against Thompson. Now here's Trent. Defense right on him. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Sumner, covered by Rubio. Young looking over the floor. Pass to Achua. And he lobs it up top. And here's Brooks. He's got 10. There's the drive.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
Over to the wing. Young inside, defended by Eason. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Thompson against Trent. Outside for Brooks. Over McDaniels. And the Rockets tack on 2 more. The Raptors shooting a disappointing 38%. Thompson against Trent. Achua with the dunk.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's Thompson. He's got 11. Eason can't get it to go. Young against Eason. Here's the floater. It's blocked. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Here's Sumner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Boucher's checked in for Achua. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Pass to Şengün. And he banks in the layup. Şengün's got 10 points.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Rubio against Porter. Young misses. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Brooks against McDaniels. And Boucher with the block.
And the timing on the block. Boucher's defense continues to impress.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Now here's Trent. He's got 17. Now here's Rubio. Down low. Trent right side. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Brooks. Tipped.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Now Porter, looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Şengün in the post, covered by Rubio. Yes, it's good. Şengün's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top. Trent against Thompson. Knocked away.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. And with a quick break, let's see which rookies are making the greatest impact on the glass. Amen Thompson, fourth.
Rebounding is a skill that can easily translate into the pro game. He had a reputation for being good on the boards, and he has certainly delivered on that.
There's a minute 26 left in the third. There's the block.
The timing from Porter Jr. on the rejection, you couldn't ask for better defense from him.
Toronto, Ricky Rubio.
And that one falls for Rubio. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Jalen Green comes in for Brooks. So he gets them both. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Thompson with it. 11 points in the game. Porter with the steal. Pass to Trent. The Rockets pull it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. The Raptors making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. Here's Porter. And the 17-footer goes down. Porter's got 6.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Outside McDaniels from behind the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that one's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rubio. And again, no good by Toronto.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Here's Green. Jacks up a 3. Missed it. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Ricky Rubio is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Pirtle. Up and over Smith. Pirtle, the pass to Rubio. 4 on the clock. Poke loose. Eason with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. That one no good. Siakam with the defensive effort. And here's Rubio. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 16. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Siakam. Pass to Rubio. Siakam outside. Shoots over Eason. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Hurdle is terrific at positioning himself for these putback jams. He's a load down there.
Thompson against Barnes. The floater. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better.
First one falls for him.
Scotty Barnes is a guy you want on your team. Reason why? He works so hard every day.
Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good from Barnes. And the Rockets shooting pretty well at 45%. Thompson outside. Inside, here's Van Vliet. Rubio with some nice D.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Achua with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Off the screen, going to work. Van Vliet just puts out so much effort in everything he does.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Siakam for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Şengün finds Thompson. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Monday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Trent, he's checked in for Toronto. He's off on the second.
They're not the strongest part of Thompson's game, but he continues to work in the gym to improve.
Barnes against Thompson. Barnes passes to Trent. It's rebounded by Houston. At one point, they led by 16.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Siakam. Now Barnes. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Anunoby with it. Defended by Şengün. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Trent. Trent's got 3 assists in the game. And here is Thompson. Smith outside. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Trent. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Siakam. And the deficit down inside single digits.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They've got a 9-point lead. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 down.
Yeah, this is the kind of score this rookie can be. Thompson just doing whatever he wants right now.
And Siakam with the slam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Here's Green. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Barnes passes to Trent. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, clear look for Anunoby. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Siakam. And it's blocked. Barnes against Thompson. Clock at 4. Shot from the top of the key. That one rolls around and rims out. For Toronto, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Trent. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks.
So it's Toronto now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Ooh, poked away.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
Toronto shooting just around 45% in the fourth. Trent against Green. Rebounded by Green. For Houston, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Stolen by Siakam. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Anunoby. Over Van Vliet. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside, Green over Trent. And it's Green missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Trent against Green. Pass to Anunoby. Over Van Vliet. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Line for the Rockets. Jalen Green.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle comes in for Achua, and Rubio is subbed in for Anunoby. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Raptors now. 11-point game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Rubio drives in. Here's Pirtle. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 7 assists in the game.
If all fails, that's what you want to do. Get Ricky Rubio in a pick and roll situation. He thrives in it.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. But we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Alperen Sengun.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Siakam against Brooks. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Raptors making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Here's Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Rubio after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Now here's Barnes. Outside Anunoby. To the middle. The jump hook. Got the hand on it.
And look at the anticipation from Smith Jr. on that block. His instinct showing through. And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Van Vliet outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
It's stolen by Rubio. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And it's rejected. Here's Green. In close. Green puts it in.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Siakam against Smith. They get it back. Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Anunoby's got 7 now in this quarter.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Unloads from 13. That one goes. Count it. Green's got 21.
Not surprised to see that. I mean, Green busting on the defender, and he makes a lot of contested shots.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Sengun finds Van Vliet. And Sengun gets it to go. And now a 12-point Rocket lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Green. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Rubio. Missed inside. Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Rockets.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
Now here's Siakam. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
Pascal Siakam.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Raptors. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. McDaniels comes in for Rubio. And it's Porter Jr. in for Barnes. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Whitmore's checked in for Şengün. Thompson comes in for Brooks. Sumner's checked in for Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Fred VanVleet. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Back to Smith. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
Smith.
And the Rockets lead by 14.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.